is the weaker half, arguably, but it's still a very important part, and freebies are always good.
Hey, yo. What's up, Response on Players? Welcome to another episode of Riftbound and Down. And as you can tell, we got a couple new faces, myself included, for today's episode. I'm Andrew, and I'm joined by...
I'm Nick.
And you guys have already seen me a few times. I'm Brian.
I know I have, considering the fact that I edit these. But today, we have... more Spirit Forged reveals. Some reveals that got shown off during PAX Unplugged, I believe, was the event.
Yes, I believe that is the event. That sounds correct.
So we got a couple of reveals to talk about. One that I am going to just start off on because, I'm a fan of this character, starting with the Legends. We got Jax, Grandmaster at Arms, because of course he is. That's my boy, aside from Azir. I know Azir's bad, but Jax, Grandmaster at Arms. He is calm and body, green and orange, for those that are Jake.
For me.
What he does is 1 energy exhaust, attach a detached equipment you control to a unit you control, or just exhaust to attach an attached equipment you control to a unit you control. So Jax just wants to throw his equipment around, which, Grandmaster at Arms, our boy is going to be throwing those arms everywhere. Hey, you take a longsword. Hey, you take a Doran shield. I don't think you can use longsword, but, hey, you take Doran shield. Actually, no more. You take, this guy will take Doran shield. You will take, I don't know, Guardian Angel or something. Or Sterix, or whatever that bad breed.
Sterix Gauge or Guardian Angel are now, way cheap, right? Because you pay an alternate cost to attach them.
Yeah, so that's why I was thinking, reading Jax. It was like,
really
I think he just throws them on. You just ignore the equip cost.
Yeah, you've replaced it. I'm assuming. Obviously, the rules about how equipment work have not come out yet in totality.
Yeah, because it just says attach. So I think to me, reading Jax says, "Hey, don't pay the equip cost of the equipment. Just throw them on." Which. Agreed. That sounds pretty cool. I'm a little disappointed that this is what Jax does, because I like Jax. Is one of the few League characters I liked whenever I actually played League. But I am excited that he's here, and this doesn't sound bad. This sounds kind of cool. I don't know what I was really expecting, but not really equipment focused, even though it fits his character.
Yeah, I don't know what else he could have done, really. It makes sense that he was the quartermaster of the Institute of War in the old lore.
For anyone who can just kick your ass with a lantern post is pretty badass. So
he is.
Jax is dope.
Once we see his champion cards and stuff,
true,
I'm sure it'll all come together more.
Just like Azir.
I think his abilities are pretty solid, honestly.
Yeah.
Replacement cost, just being able to move stuff around is really good.
If it actually ignores the equip cost of equipment, I think these words are pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I think these are really solid.
I would have liked his move equipment around from one unit to another. I kind of wish that would have been a reaction. That would have been cool. Would have been spicy.
That would be pretty wild.
It actually would, because it then just says, "Hey, I'm in a jam. Hey, give me your Guardian Angel real quick. I need that."
Yeah.
Well, I would be down. That sounds pretty cool. But
oops, Guardian Angel. Oh, they're back. Anyway, didn't ask.
Who needs Zonias? Am I right? Zonias is still pretty good, but
moving something like Sterix Gauge at reaction speed, which already has reaction speed, but not having to pay just paying 1.
Yeah.
Just paying 1 energy, not power, to put it on a unit. Just, I'll pay 1, give it 3 forever. Sounds really good.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm glad that Jax is in the game. These words are cool. Part of me was hoping he did something different. But again, I don't know what else he would have done. But these words are cool enough. Like I'm happy with
He
these.
just spun.
Huh?
He
Oh
just
yeah,
spun
he could have
stuff
just
over his
spun.
head.
I spin the legend around, and therefore you are now lose 2 might or something. Like,
He
or
could have a
reactions.
deflect effect.
I was gonna say like, or reaction. You can like, I don't know, exhaust him to deflect or
Yeah,
negate a
reaction,
certain amount of damage.
A unit gains deflect could have been really cool.
I mean, I'd be down. Like either just give him deflect, or like he negates, I don't know, 2 damage or something. Which that might have been too strong, but I mean, I don't really know. I don't know anything. Next, continuing with the legends that we haven't seen, we have Ornn. Just go ahead and just going in a random order here. We got Ornn, Fire Below the Mountain. He is calm, mind, green-blue, and he has exhaust, reaction, add 1 power, use only to play gear or use gear abilities, which actually, this is what you guys in a previous episode thought that's what he could do, was use power for gear. So you guys are pretty spot on.
That was one of our options. We also had the option where he could just like sack gear to get new gear.
Which, I mean, that would have been cool too.
Improving gear would have been sick.
Yeah,
but also we were pretty sure that would have been maybe wildly too strong.
Yeah, I mean, he's not on Dazzling Aurora's colors, so like that would be crazy. Yeah, thank God. I hate that card, but
hating the card's a little hardcore.
No, I know that card. I hate that card. I hate that card. I understand there's answers for it, but
learn to play the answers. You'll be fine.
I do think
you shut the hell
with
up.
These other gear, we're probably going to see more answers to gear.
Yeah, I mean 100% because this set is like all about gear and equipment and stuff. So like, there's gonna be. I have to imagine that there's gonna be more gear like hate, more equipment hate. You know, so like that makes sense to me. Like, there's not a whole lot to really talk about here for Ornn, other than, I mean, using him for power for your gear is very good. I mean, Kaisa can use her things for anything, and that's really good. So
I think she's just spell, right?
I believe
just spells.
I think she is just spells. She is just spells. My apologies, but that's still very good.
The Kaisa for equipment.
Yeah,
basically.
Like, exactly.
Gear, sorry, gear.
For gear.
Yeah.
Also on a different color. They share blue, but
true.
So he does get access to some of the stuff that she gets access to.
Maybe
there is something else related to him too that we could talk about that got revealed.
We will get to that when we're not talking about the legends.
Next time
on Dragon Ball Z. Bump up.
Wrong show there, buddy.
No.
Yeah, this is actually
Dragon
Ball.
Oh, my bad.
No,
the Rift of
we're
Draven.
called Riftbound and Down.
Rift of Draven.
On the next episode of Rift of Draven.
What is this rebranding nonsense in the middle of an episode? Be gone.
That's just because of Draven. It's just Draven.
Terrible. Be gone.
Next, we have Rek'Sai, Void Burrower. They are
my girl.
Fury Order. What?
I said my girl.
Oh yeah.
This thing looks terrifying.
Isn't she
terrifying?
Yeah, I mean she's like from the Void, I guess. The same thing as like Malzahar and
so she's from the Void, but she lives in the Shuriman Desert. And she's basically Tremors.
Yeah.
Does she have like 6 legs? Is she like a weird spider?
She's got 4.
She's got 4 legs, but she's a giant monster.
Yeah, she burrows and stuff. Actually, when I played League, I also played a decent bit of Rek'Sai.
Cool.
Rek'Sai was fun. Anyway, Rek'Sai has Fury and Order, or red and yellow. She says, when you conquer, you may exhaust me to reveal the top 2 cards of your main deck. You may play one, then recycle the rest. So being able to just, I'd imagine you have, it says play one, so I'd imagine you still have to pay energy cost, like all the necessary costs. Which, I mean, it's pretty cool. So like being able to conquer, like once you conquer, being able to just get another thing. So you could like on your turn 2, like after your turn 1, you play like a Poro or something, and then you go to conquer. You can save your runes for
keep
whatever
everything
you
up.
reveal off the top. So that's pretty cool. And if it's another like unit, you can then go ahead and play that unit from the top of your deck onto the battlefield that you put your Poro in to just reinforce it more. So you get to keep some sort of hand advantage. So this seems pretty cool.
There is a second thing, which I still like applies to what you were saying, where it says you may play one, so you could choose to not play either, and they both recycle. If they're just both cards that aren't good yet, you could just put them both on the bottom.
That's true.
You're still drawing. You're always drawing a new card that you didn't show your opponent.
That's true. That is pretty cool, actually. And I mean, that also just means, at least for right now, whenever you recycle a card, you're just not going to see that card for the rest of the game. Virtually.
Yeah, currently we don't have any reshuffle mechanics.
Yeah, so like virtually, like right now, if you recycle the card, you're not going to see it anymore.
But
you can also though use that as a mind game with some opponents. You know, like they see a good card and you're like, I don't really need that right now because of my game plan, or I do have a copy of this, or you just want them to think you might have a copy of it. Just send it to the bottom.
Can't afford yet.
Yeah. I mean, like I think these words are very cool. Like I read this, I was like, oh, this is cool. And again, I kind of like Rek'Sai, so Rek'Sai also being here, dope.
She is cool. She's a queen.
Yeah,
she's Queen of the Sands. I was gonna say there is a second effect too, where she's on the baited hook symbol.
Yeah.
So you can dig 7-8 cards a turn to find stuff.
That's pretty wild. Yeah.
You might actually see your recycles again.
That's fair. That's actually pretty crazy. That's
neat. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I dig that.
I look 5 deep. Also, I conquered, so I'll look 2 deep. I recycle 6 of them a turn for a couple of turns.
Go pick up those baited hooks while you can.
Out of 39 cards. Like, that's
a lot.
Yeah, I'm like,
in this context,
takes 6 turns to come back to what you've seen. And that's not even actually true because you're drawing cards each turn as well. And play cards that might draw cards. So, like, there's a very good chance that on your follow-up turn, like, on your, what should be, like, the final turns of the game, you know the order of your deck.
Yeah. No, like, this is just overall, Rek'Sai, cool as hell.
Stamp of approval acquired. Good
Stamp
job.
of approval. Next, we have Lucian, Purifier. We knew that Lucian was one of the characters, the legends that's going to come to the set, but we didn't know exactly what he did until now. So he is Fury and Body, so he's red-orange, and he just has a simple effect. Your equipment each give Assault. So Assault, you give 1 might, you get 1 might if you are the attacker. So this is pretty simple, pretty basic. I personally do not care much for these words, but I mean it's simple, it's cool, it's easy.
Yeah, it's not complicated, it's straightforward. It's going to appeal to some people. I'm with you, it's not appealing to me.
I think it's probably fine. There's definitely a world where, I mean, giving an additional power to be offensive on these 2 colors from your equipment gear could really matter. So, like, some gear that aren't really that good because they don't provide quite enough, but if they provide that extra little bit on attack, might be worth it now.
I mean, so yeah, he's red-orange, like we talked about. You get longsword. So that makes it, instead of 2 might, it's basically 3 might whenever you're attacking.
Yeah, on attack.
And same with Doran's
2
Blade.
forever.
Yeah. Same with Doran's Blade, or even Trinity Force. It makes Trinity Force 3.
We haven't talked about Doran's Blade yet. That's new.
Whoops.
Wow. Couldn't talk about my things early. Just skip around for yourself.
No,
he doesn't know any better.
Because screw you. I mean, we'll talk about a bit more about Doran's Blade later. But yeah, so Lucian gets access to some of these gear, and it just makes the gear stronger, which is fine. Again, it's very simple, very basic. I personally do not care for it, but I don't hate it. It's fine.
Yeah, I think it's kind of boring, but I think it's a solid ability, if that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's inoffensive. Like it's perfectly fine.
It's actually very offensive because it's trying to be the aggressor.
And with that, we're moving on.
You're gonna want to always go back to base and then go back to reconquer and
so you want Reaver's Row where you get to return them and then send them back out again.
Yeah.
It's
pretty cool. We have Rumble. Pretty much same with Lucian. We knew Rumble was going to be a thing, but didn't know what he did until now. Rumble, Mechanized Menace, Fury in Mind, red, blue, and has another basic effect. Your mechs have shield. So a specific type of unit will have shield. So they basically have more might whenever you're defending. And it's exactly just like Lucian. This is simple, it's basic, it's fine. I'm not all intrigued with this. This is perfectly fine. Again, just Lucian again, but on defense.
Sort of.
Reverse Lucian. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, we have one mech card, I think, right now.
Oh, we're gonna get more in the set, I'd imagine. If we don't, then what's the point of printing this character?
I was gonna say he's a starter deck character, so he
okay,
sure will have mech in his. It's him and Fiora are the two starters.
Yeah, and the one mech that's in the first set that I'm thinking of is blue, so he does get access to it.
Yeah, so like he definitely is gonna have cards that give this, or he gives this too.
If he didn't, it would be weird. So
it would be quite surprising.
But yeah, not a lot to talk about there. Just like with Lucian, very simple, very easy. And now we're moving on to Ezreal, Prodigal Explorer. He is Mind and Chaos, blue-purple, and has Exhaust Reaction, draw a card. Use only if you've chosen enemy units and or gear twice this turn with spells or unit abilities. So drawing a card, very cool, very nice. It's a very gated on when you can draw, though. But maybe this is fine because having a legend to draw would be crazy. Again, granted,
I mean,
there's Garen who draws 2 if you conquer with 4 or more, but that also has.
It never happens.
It never happens because you have to have 4 or more. So like it's hard to pull off.
Okay, but like Orb of Regret with like a smoke screen or a Stupefy, like those are just like easy things that are cheap that you'd be able to get this effect on. And Stupefy itself draws a card. So like on your turn, use Orb of Regret, Stupefy, and boom, you get to draw 2 cards.
No, that's fair. Like these colors give Ezreal like access to easy like cards to play.
It feels a little more gated than it probably should be. Targeting twice seems, at least based on the cards we've been shown so far, to be kind of expensive.
Yeah.
Overall, but it's very important.
I agree.
We haven't seen most of Spirit Forged, so there can be some other things that can go down on the field, like that get to repeat. I've targeted a thing, and now I get to do it again.
Yeah,
there are a lot of things in set 1 in blue that I they can get this off. I'm not as familiar with purple offhand.
Purple has Fight or Flight.
Fight or Flight, Windwall.
That targets Gust.
Well, Windwall's ours. Gust.
There's Gust. So like there's 2 cards right there that can target something.
That are cheap.
That are cheap. I think Fight or Flight's a 1 or 2, and Gust is a 1.
It's a 2 or hidden power.
Yes. And then Gust is a 1. So.
Yeah, there's I think a good amount of things just in this set, and of course there's going to be more for, you know, their build and their plan in this, not to mention using equipment and things like that. plus their champions and stuff. I think I think Ezreal is interesting, and one of the ones I'm looking at potentially doing something with.
Yeah, I don't hate it. Again, drawing cards is great always in any card game. We'll just have to see what else there is. And again, for my boy Azir, I'm waiting to see more from the set because he is not very promising right now. And I believe we are now moving on to the last legend that got revealed for Spirit Forged is Fiora, Grand Duelist. She is a body order, which is orange, yellow. And she says, when one of your units becomes mighty, you may exhaust me to channel one rune exhausted. And of course, for those that don't know, a unit becomes mighty when their might is at least 5. This is like, this gives me Volibear energy, but more consistent? Question mark? I mean, I guess it depends on how often you're buffing your units, which body does do a good deal of that. Because we got Lee Sin, we got Yi. You know, there are buff cards in orange. So this doesn't sound all too difficult. But I mean, ramping's pretty great.
Yeah, I think ramp is strong in a lot of ways. The exhausted can matter, but at the same time, you're allowed to spend it for power, so it's not that bad.
But it's ramp, and then you also, like, she has order, so she gets access to Blast of Power or Vengeance that require runes to be recycled, so she's just giving you that extra rune that's an easy target for recycling.
Yeah, I would be interested to see more of like how easy it would be to make a unit mighty. Like with some of those other ones, they give things a buff themselves as the legend, but I definitely think this could be interesting and definitely an easier Volibear potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but
I mean, so
I think it sounds clunky at face value.
So the thing is with Volibear is you have to play these high cost, like high power units in order to get your rune, whereas Fiora doesn't really have that restriction. You can play a cheap, like 2-3 cost that like that's like, I don't know, maybe 3 might average, and you'd have to like find a way to like give your buffs and everything to those units, or I'd imagine. So I mean, this isn't on her color, but Wielder of Water, whenever it attacks her defense alone, it gets 2 might. I think is it 2 or 3 might base? I'm pretty sure it's 3 might base. Right?
I believe it's 2 becomes 4.
Okay.
I believe it becomes 6 as E.
Okay.
I mean, there's back to back. Give 2 friendly units each +2.
Right. Mm-hmm. And as soon as they become mighty, you can trigger with Fiora to exhausted channel.
Yeah.
So and that's the thing is like Volibear, he can just plop a dude down and go, cool, I will channel a rune now. So Fiora has to work a little bit for it, but
she also only ever gets 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because she has to exhaust.
But she
and that's why I'm saying it feels clunky, but it's not
fine.
I mean, it's fine. So that's the thing is like, and what I was saying is she's not gated to play these high cost cards. She can play these weenies to, and then try to work up to get units to be mighty. But aside from just dropping a giant dude and not wasting her turn, but spending her turn to play that one unit. So I don't know. I think it's very interesting. Looking at Volibear or Fiora, I think you can go either way. I just like that Fiora isn't really gated to play 1 unit a turn effectively like Volibear is. Also, do you guys play Dazzling Aurora?
True.
So
she's also true. She's also the other starter deck.
That's right. She is the other starter deck character. That's right. Which is very interesting to me because Rumble seems very basic, and I feel like Fiora is a little basic, I guess, but not as basic as Rumble is.
Rumble is very simple.
Yes.
I played mechs. They have shield.
Yeah.
Fiora definitely has you do a few things to get
like trying to do some mental gymnastics to try to get that prerequisite of getting the rune.
Yeah,
for sure.
But I don't hate it. I like it.
I don't either. I think it's fine.
And from there, those are the legends. Those are all the legends that are going to be in Spirit Forged. Pretty exciting. Very cool legends that we're getting in this set.
Sure.
But moving on, we are going to go to the champions. Specifically, we've already talked about Draven in a previous episode.
Sure.
So, I mean, I guess we can just start off with the Draven champion, Vanquisher. Just kind of get it out of the way quickly.
Do you want to talk about it, Draven? Because I've already talked about Draven.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, if you want a more like in-depth talk with about Draven, or don't care about my thoughts or Nick's thoughts, check out the previous video if you want to hear more about Draven. But to kind of go over this Draven a little bit, he has a 4 energy cost, 4 might, red or fury. When I win a combat, play a gold gear token exhausted, and when I attack or defend, you may pay 1 fury in recycling it. If you do, give me 2 might this turn. And a gold gear token is, I believe, it just adds 1
a power.
That's right. It's a power, and then Renata makes him get
He can spend the gold to get the effect.
Energy.
Is basically the point.
Yeah.
Because our other girl, Renata Glask, turns it into 1 energy and 1 power.
Yeah, which I think is very cool. I edited the episode and I couldn't really state how I was like, oh, that's actually kind of cool. I like that. But
you could have put it down here at the bottom. You just like put it over one of our faces as we were saying something. Andrew says this is really cool.
Hey guys, I said this was cool.
Exactly.
This Draven, I mean, it's cool. I think it works with what Draven wants to do. He wants to conquer. He wants to win, build up the resource. I personally don't care for Draven. Next.
This Drake, whoever he is assigned, I don't play League of Legends. I don't know anything about what these people are. The words on his card are cool and good. He's a 4 unit that you can just constantly recycle a red when he attacks or defends to make him a 6. Like, he costs you 4, you don't have to recycle anything, and then later you can recycle something to buff him. And when he wins a combat, he's gonna ramp you.
Effectively, yeah.
Card's good.
He ramps power, or he always keeps spending that gold.
Yeah, you always keep spending the gold for his power, for his might. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just good.
I mean, I don't think he's bad, like, at all. Like, I think it's good, and it works towards what Draven wants. What more could you want from a champion that meets the legend?
I mean, yeah.
But moving on to champions that we haven't seen, there's, if I remember correctly, there's really only 3 that were shown so far. And we have Irelia Fervent, which is the green Irelia champion. This art looks so good, first off. This looks so good.
This is another legend I'm looking forward to play. Yeah, these are so good.
Oh, great. This Irelia is a 5 energy cost with 4 might. Again, she's green or calm. She has deflect, meaning that for your opponent to choose that Irelia with an ability, they have to recycle a power in order as an additional cost.
Whatever costs, yeah.
Yep. And then she has the ability of, when you choose or ready me, give me 1 might this turn. I think this is pretty good for the simple fact of it just makes any might increaser just 1 more. So discipline for 2, give 2 might to a unit, draw a card. This really says if you target me with that, 3 might, draw a card. Or on guard, if she's alone, that's 3 might. And I mean, yeah, just 3 might. I was thinking on guard, drew a card. That is incorrect. But this just makes bumping up the might just that much more potent. It's very cool.
It also applies to the equipment. Anytime you equip her, you've targeted her with a thing, so
she gets 1 more might.
+1.
I didn't know that. That's sick. That's cool.
Yeah. This is gonna be probably the legend that I go for first, and then Ezreal. Irelia, when I first read what she could do, was just so cool. just being able to ready stuff, move things around in shenanigans.
Yeah, we also talked about her
Right
in
up
the
my
previous
alley.
episode as well. So if you don't know what Irelia does, check out our previous episode.
Yeah.
Or maybe you already have, and that's why you're here.
Hopefully.
Which, thank
that's
you.
why you're here.
You look great. No,
Anyway,
this really is
yeah,
sick.
I think that Irelia is probably really strong. She doesn't require recycle. She is on a 5, so it's not turn 2, it's turn 3, unless you're going second.
Yeah.
But the deflect cost protects her a little bit. And then all of your buffs and all of your targeting spells doing a little bit more, choosing to target her with the Irelia Legend to give her a little bit more and have her move somewhere.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty good.
No, this Irelia is pretty sick. Like, I like this. And speaking of Irelia, she got another champion revealed, but this one is purple or chaos. And is Irelia Graceful. This is a 4 energy, but with 1 power, 1 purple, and she's got 4 might, and has the ability, your spells that choose me cost 1 energy or 1 power less. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
This is pretty good.
So there's no minimum for this. So free on guard.
Yeah, it only costs 1.
Free on guard. Discipline costs 1.
1 plus 2 draw a card.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You could even use meditation if you have this Irelia ready. You can pay 1, exhaust her to draw 2 cards, which is pretty good.
Ready her with Irelia.
Yeah. So then you get her back to mover if you want. Like,
is meditation targeting though when you're choosing to exhaust?
Oh, as an additional cost, you have to exhaust a friendly.
Okay. I just
pretty
don't know.
Sure that would constitute as targeting.
Some of the wording on the cards are strange. That's all I'm saying.
Probably there's probably an FAQ about that when it comes up.
And one of my issues with Riftbound, but anyway.
It's fun. It's fun to play.
It is a fun game, but I have my nitpicks about it. But no, this really is great. It's like
I think both Aurelias are really cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both are really cool. This one is probably better. I mean, it makes sense.
I think the one that gets stronger is better.
The green.
I mean, that's fair. I guess
better.
might wins games, right?
I think Fervent is probably better overall.
Yeah. Which speaking of both these Aurelias got ult arts and they look great. They look amazing.
I'm trying to remember because I've played both of these skins. I think I actually own both of these skins.
This is one of the few games that the alt arts, I'm not sure always if I like more than the base art. And I go back and forth so much.
I mean, for Fervent, I like the base art way more.
I think the Fervent art is really cool.
For Graceful, the purple one, I think that Irelia
the altar is so good.
It is very good.
Yeah,
I think that altar is much better.
It's great.
And they're both just splash arts from the game.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh yeah, I think I own both of these skins, and I think I own the splash art that is the Fervent skin alt art. I was like, I don't remember. I don't play that character that much.
Yeah, I remember playing her a little bit, but I never played her a whole lot. But yeah, both Aurelias, pretty dope, pretty cool. Just have to see what else she gets from this set, which, spoilers. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. Moving on, though, is Lucian. He got a champion revealed. Lucian Merciless. It's body, almost said order. It's body, or orange. Is a 3 energy with 3 might. And he has a Weapon Master, which Weapon Master is new for this set. This is on this Lucian here. It's on Azir. Azir gives his Sand Soldiers Weapon Master. And it basically just says that whenever you play the unit with Weapon Master, you can equip with one of your equipments to that unit with Weapon Master for 1 power less.
Sure.
Even if it's already attached. So you could move it, I guess. And the rest of the ability here is the first time I conquer each turn, ready me. This feels like a Yasuo pilled ability to me. I mean, it's good. I think it's sick.
On the wrong colors.
Yeah, it's like oops, like we put it on the wrong color. I mean, this is very cool. Like it's simple, but I can see the strength in this. Being able to just
for me,
conquer.
It feels like Lucian, because that is a thing that Lucian does. A lot of these like dash do effects hit people.
Yeah, it's very strong, Lucian. You go in with this Lucian, conquer, and then you conquered, ready him, and then just move him back.
Yeah, and bring him back so we can go conquer another place.
Which is crazy to me that he does not have green or purple.
Yeah.
So
but he readies himself, which is kind of a body style ability. First mate.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. No, this is cool.
His alt art also looks really good.
Yes, the alt art does look. The alt art does look pretty
Western
good.
Skin.
Yeah. I think I like the base more. I don't know. They're both they're both good.
More.
They're both good. I think I like the base one more though.
You can equip multiple equipment onto one unit, right?
Yeah, if you want to.
Presumably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Lucian seems fine. His ability when he conquers each turn to ready him is, I think, the strongest thing here. Weapon Master is nice and all, but
oh no, 100%. Like
it's that second part that is going to make him really crazy. Him being only 3 might definitely restricts him a little bit, but
I mean that's where
Weapon Master, yeah, Weapon Master hopefully helps with that.
Yeah. I mean, that's where Weapon
Master and you're playing Lucian, who says all those weapons you equip give assault.
Yeah, so they give might.
And so you assault with him, and then you bring him back to base because he conquers and readies.
Yeah. Nah, what you actually do is you play him in Fiora, use it when you bring him out, equip him with something with Weapon Master, make him mighty, tap her, ramp one, and then you go do terrible things.
Exactly. Maybe. Exactly. No, this solution's good, especially just a unit that readies himself and he's 3 energy, so you can play him turn 2. Like he's a good start. So
yeah,
you want to. I mean, be careful playing him turn 2 though. Like I think you definitely want to get the Weapon Master ability with him, so you want to make sure you've played an equipment beforehand.
Agreed.
Yeah,
or else you're wasting half of his card, which is the weaker half, arguably, but it's still a very important part, and freebies are always good.
Ayo. And that is all the champions that have been shown off so far in this set. So we're going to just move on. I feel like this is this is a natural switch to signatures. Only a handful have been revealed. We actually talked about one of them, Draven's spinning axe, in a previous episode.
It was revealed with him last week.
So we'll touch on spinning axe a little bit. It's a 2 energy with 1 power recycle, whether it be red or purple. And it has quick draw. So basically, quick draw is reaction whenever you play this. So whenever you play spinning axe, you can attach it to a unit you control. Has the equip cost of recycle 1 power of any color with temporary, which means if this is unattached, it'll be killed at the start of your beginning phase before scoring. And it gives 3 might. This is very Draven coded. Of course it is.
Very Draven pilled.
It is literally his ability, his weapon. You freaking throw it, do all this stuff. You kill a thing. You do Draven stuff. Like, I mean, I don't know what to really say about this. It feels pretty clear cut.
It being an equipment that stays around is nice and everything, but outside of that, it feels a little lackluster.
I mean, surprise 3 power is pretty good.
Yeah,
because it doesn't quick draw.
I mean, yeah, and that when you're playing in Draven though, you're going to expect something like this.
I would hope so.
yeah, I mean it's his signature, so it's to be expected when going into these kind of things. So I don't know. Again, it just feels simple. I feel like other cards do something, easily with either subtracting might or adding might. As far as like his signature goes, I feel like it could have been a little bit more, but it being a equipment that sticks around, you can equip it to something else, move it around, is good. That temporary tag is unfortunate for it, but makes sense, I guess, at the same time to make it not broken.
I mean, it
also makes sense for
thematically for him in the game, yeah. Because literally he has an ability in the game where I think it's probably just his basics, where he's just throwing his axe and he has to catch him each time to keep his axe going.
His passive is he hits you with his auto attack, which is a thrown axe, and it bounces and it shows where it's going to land. And if he picks it up, he gets bonuses.
Yeah.
And so he's trying to constantly get his axes back, or in this case, constantly keep them equipped.
Yeah.
As additional power.
So it's more of a thematic thing, and it's very thematic. Yeah. So
it is very thematic.
That makes a lot more sense then.
Yeah. Spinning axe.
But I think this card's really solid.
Yeah, like 3 might for 2 energy.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's good.
And it doesn't go away.
No.
If you do win that combat, just has 3 might. And on the next turn, if they do something dumb and it turns out, hey, I actually had a second spinning axe, you go, hey, here's an extra 3.
Yeah. Also, with
that's gross.
With the spinning axe, though, it can help you towards Draven, who whenever you win a combat, draw a card. 3 might,
which could draw you a spinning axe.
Exactly. I mean, so that 3 might matter for the draw if you're playing Draven, which I hope you are, because this can only be played in Draven. The next one is
signature.
Danger Zone. This is a Rumble signature. It is red and blue for Fury and Mind. 1 energy cost. You can recycle red or blue. Has reaction. So it's I believe this is a spell. It's a spell. I'm sorry. The Draven one was mixing me up, and I was like, oh, it's a gear. No, it's not. I also see a wrench, so I'm like, gear, but no. But it has
the wrench, baby.
It has repeat. 1 energy and a power. So basically, you pay this cost, you can do it again. Give your mechs +1 might this turn. So if you pay the repeat, you can give your mechs +2 might.
2 or 3 or 4 or.
Oh, can you put? Oh yeah, you can. You may pay the additional cost to repeat this. Okay, so I didn't know.
Remember if you can pay it multiple times.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think you could pay it multiple times. I thought it was just like a 1 repeat.
I believe you're basically just paying 1, or if you want to pay 2 and 2, it's 2 per turn.
Okay. I mean, this is pretty cool. I mean, again, you pair this with Rumble, who gives his mechs shield. If you're defending, this is just says, hey, they're getting 2 might or 3 might if you just repeat once. Getting that much might from effectively 2 energy and 2 power.
Recycle 2 effectively.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, hold 2, recycle those 2.
Seems fine.
It's kind of a defensive version of Misfortune's signature.
What is hers?
It's not even
bullet time or whatever.
It does say give power.
Yeah. It's true. I was sorry. I was thinking because he gives his mechs shield.
Yeah.
You're right though.
Yeah. No, this is fine. Like, I don't hate this. I think this is cool. Again, I thought it was a gear because I saw the wrench, but it's a spell. So he's casting that wrench and he's gonna throw it at you.
He saw the wrench.
He's got a wrench. We got Rumble here in the episode.
Yeah, it's me, baby.
Oh, no.
I'm the Rumbler.
He's Rumble. Don't say that. The next one we have is Relentless Pursuit. This is Lucian's signature. It is a 2 energy with recycle 1. So whether it be Fury or Body, red or orange. It's an action. You can move a friendly unit. You may attach an equipment with the same controller to it. This turn, that unit has, when I conquer, you may move me to my base. So again, really leaning into Lucian being all that, very mobile, elusive. kind of champion.
You go Conquer, then with Lucian Lucian Merciless, you go Conquer, you ready, you bring him back to base, you play this, you go Conquer the other one, then you get to bring him back to base. That's nice.
Or you move and Conquer, he readies. You had Relentless Pursuit on, he goes back to base ready, and he's allowed to go to the other one.
Yeah, because moving by
it's the same idea.
Because so moving by ability, I do believe, if I remember right, does not count as like an actual standard move. So they don't exhaust by abilities moving them. So this would move them.
You were talking about an idea where you already have equipped, you're doing the thing, you're using the move to go back. But technically, I think the way it would work is you would ready, and then you would move back to base because of Relentless.
Yes.
And you couldn't Conquer a second time because you ready when you Conquer.
The first time, well, no.
Because the first time I Conquer each turn.
The first time I Conquers, yeah. So I'm thinking in a 1v1. So you start your turn off. You go to base 1 or battlefield 1, whatever, and
so
then you exhaust, go there, you Conquer, so you ready him. Then you go back to base.
He immediately moves back because of Relentless Pursuit.
No, you don't even have to use Relentless Pursuit yet. It's the same result. It's just different a little bit. So then you would just move him off the base, retreating him, recalling him back to base. Then you would Relentless Pursuit to send him to the other battlefield. And then if you win, you send him back to base again.
Sure. Yeah.
It's all the same thing. It's just
sort of
depending on how you want to play it.
More offensive manner where I'm trying to conquer both bases now on an earlier turn than what you're probably trying to do when you're trying to save him.
I mean, this could be a clutch moment too later, like if the board ends up getting wiped. I mean, you can just
Brian. I think we're literally saying the same thing, just with a different step.
I was assuming you're playing this the first time. But you are right. You could play it after you've moved him again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This could just be a clutch moment, towards the end of the game.
Move him as an exhausted unit. You can move him to the other battlefield, and he wouldn't ready. Then he wouldn't ready, but he would get to move back if he wins.
Yeah, with the Merciless Lucian, you can, like I said, at the close to the end of the game, board is wiped or whatever, or if you're able to win a combat and anywhere in between here. You could, with that one Lucian, win the game by conquering one place.
Yeah, everything's dead. You play Confront, you play Lucian, you equip him, you conquer, you go back, you Relentless Pursuit or whatever, you conquer the other one, you win the game.
For 16 energy.
Yeah, you just need all that. You just need all that energy.
Just 7. That's easy late game.
Depends on how much you're recycling, bro.
Board gets wiped. There's options.
No, I do agree. We're just talking about different options that you can do. With
agreed.
Pursuit. I think that card's cool.
Agreed. Next up, we have Void Rush. Void Rush is Rek'Sai's signature spell. It's 2 energy. You can recycle a power, red or yellow, Fury or Order. Reveal the top 2 cards of your main deck. You may play one of them, reducing its cost by 2. Draw any you did not play this way. So this is like Rek'Sai's Legend ability, but a little different to where you can play the one card cheaper and draw the other one instead of recycling it. This is cool.
You can Legion ability with Noxus Hopeful to pay to be free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you catch that, it's free. But also it's just because it's another you may. So if you choose not to, you draw both.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. That's sick, actually.
It is at worst draw 2, but it's show both, and you go, hey man, I'll play this one, I'll draw the other one. Or it's I'll draw both of them. I have them.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just feel like I was going to say, I don't know if you would ever not choose to draw both, but I guess there could be an instance where you can just free play, build up your base or whatever for to try to go in for combat or just build up your defenses. But drawing 2 for 2
personally
seems pretty good.
I was gonna say, I personally feel the other way. I don't know why I would never not choose to have something cheaper, unless, of course, I just can't afford one of the 2 cards.
Yeah, that's fair. No, this card's very good. I like this.
Yeah, I think this card's dope.
It's very sick. Next, we got Defiant Dance, which is Irelia's signature. It is 1 energy. You recycle 1 power. Calm or Chaos. Green or purple. You can recycle one of those. Has reaction. And give a unit 2 might this turn, and another unit -2 might this turn. This does not say the classic text of minimum -1 in parentheses, so I wonder if this can drop a unit to 0 might. And if so,
it definitely could, because it doesn't say that.
If so, does it kill them? Because their might is their power and also their health.
I think the answer is probably, but it also could just like work like stunned, where they exist. You could assign 0 damage to them and they die.
It still needs to be marked with 1 damage to kill it.
Yes.
By looking through a bunch of stuff.
Correct.
What kind of stuff?
The internet.
But it does make like, hey, I can just give Irelia Fervent +3.
Yes.
And my opponent -2.
Yep.
And she will kill them. And then I'll ready her. And now she's even stronger. And then I'll move her.
I'm really sad that Irelia's not green-blue, but I like the green-purple combo too.
Green-purple's fine.
I just want the blue, the neg stuff in blue with her. It'd be so good.
Stop.
Also,
stop right now.
The Graceful gets to pay it without the recycle cost, so it's just 1 energy +2 -2, as long as you target her.
That's pretty. That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it
is.
Irelia plays well with Irelia.
Crazy. Irelia looking good.
Wild. Yeah, Irelia's looking pretty good. When we talked,
I think Irelia's cool.
When we talked about her in, I believe it was the previous episode, I thought she was cool. I was with you, Brian. I think she's.
I was hyping her up.
Yeah, I was like, I think she's cool.
This is gonna be a card I want to. This is a legend I want to play.
Yeah, I could see myself trying to build for Irelia, but of course I have to play bad characters. So Azir, I'm party Azir.
You have fun with Azir or Jax or whatever. I'll play Aurelia and it'll be fine.
I mean, Rumble's all right. Like,
Fiora, because she seems like
I want to cook with Azir, but we need to see more. Like he needs more. We don't know what his champions are or like what they do.
We don't know his signature yet either.
Yeah, we don't know his signature, which is dumb. Why didn't we get his revealed? Lame.
We're gonna get him later.
But I wanted it now. I wanted it now.
You have to wait now at least
877 signature now. Please.
Nope, 9 days from now. You know what? Now you have to wait 15 days.
Give me my signature now.
So that's all the signature spells. So moving on to the gear. We actually talked about this last episode about all the gear that was available then. This time there's only 2 new gear that got revealed from what we talked about last episode. The first one I actually alluded to earlier in this episode, Doran's Blade. It's 2 energy and it's body or orange with the equip cost of recycle an orange and gives 2 might. So this can go in Lucian and Lucian gives 2 might. Or I'm sorry, Doran's Blade gives 2 might, and then Lucian gives it Assault 1. So basically 3 might.
It also has one of my favorite misfortune quotes, where it's just, I guess I could throw it at someone.
I guess I could just throw it. It's ranged if you throw it.
Only
archery is just stabbing with social distance.
I think this card's fine. It's 2 power for 2, or 2 recycle 1. And it keeps going back to your stage. It never goes away.
Yeah.
So I think this card's okay. I think like it and Longsword are in similar boats for very similar reasons. Longsword obviously recycles 2 because you're playing it immediately. But getting to just give something 2 power on both attack and defense is basically just like constant assault 2 and shield 2 would be really strong right now. So
Agreed.
I don't think these equipments are that bad.
No, they're fine.
It is a tempo cost where it's just like, well, I'm giving up tempo to win.
Yeah, which is fine. Like I don't hate it. The next gear that we have, I like a decent bit, is Doran's Ring. It is a 1 energy, chaos or purple gear. You recycle a purple, and it gives 1 might, but has the effect that when you conquer, discard 1, then draw. Discard 1, then draw 1. This is good. I like this. You get to filter, you get a little bump in power, and it's cheap. Like, for 1 energy and 1 purple power to recycle. So basically 2, you can give 1 might, and when you conquer, you get to filter. I like this.
Yeah, I think this card's fine, solid.
I like it.
On purple, it'll get used.
Oh, 100%. Like, I like this. Me. I like this.
Oh,
yeah.
Well.
Put it in a misfortune deck, discard 1 million cards, draw 1 million cards.
Nah, I mean, I'm a fan. I like it. And that is all the reveals that were shown off during PAX Unplugged, or what we talked about previously in the last episode. If you want to check out these reveals, you can check out. They're actually on Piltover Archive. I don't think there are alt arts that were revealed as well. Probably put them up on the screen. Or
probably showed them too.
Yeah, probably showed them with the cards that they were with, but
put them on either side of me.
Anywhere. But yeah, you can check those out on any of the deck builders, or I don't know, somewhere else that you get your card reveals from, or card galleries. I kind of wanted to actually just stick to the legends now that we have all the legends revealed. Who are we wanting to, like, who are we excited to, like, build? I mean, I guess we each have, like, obvious answers from this set. Like, I'm Azir, Nick is very much on the Irelia train. But, like, those aside, like, what's another one that we're, like, interested to see, like, wanting to actually build? Brian, you start.
Sure. I think Draven could be really fun. I'm a little disappointed in Fiora, but she could be really cool. Obviously, we haven't seen her deck.
Yeah.
Or, like, the other stuff around her to, like, support the When I Become Mighty effect. I also am kind of like, Irelia seems to be cooking.
Yeah.
At least based on the cards we've been shown. I'm like,
oh, yeah, she's cooking, bro. Like, these cards
so
are
good. So much. There's a feast.
Appetizer, because there's still more of the set we need to see. Then you can have a feast.
I know.
I think Sivir is kind of cool as well.
Yeah, Sivir's actually cool.
Get a bunch of gear and then like spin, or get a bunch of the gold gears and then spin those gold gears. On your future turn to like keep ramping and keeping tempo. I think could be really strong. Could be really sick.
Nick, what about you?
So outside of Irelia, I think Ezreal would be pretty cool. Very likely to look into that heavily. And Ornn. I think Ornn looks cool.
Ornn, okay. Oh, Ornn's interesting.
Yeah, cool. Just
especially with this emphasis on equipment.
With Severe and stuff, but yeah, Ornn seems interesting. He reminds me, I mean, several of these characters remind me of this to a degree, but like playing an equipment based deck in like Magic the Gathering commander or something.
Mhm.
He just
Fair.
feels like right up that alley, and
Feels like
I
the
like those
Voltron
kind of
style.
decks. So yeah, he helps enable that a little bit more easily. So
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
interested to see what his like legend will be and his signature spell. But yeah, that would be like my tertiary pick, or like just kind of non something I don't think is necessarily he could be meta at the end of the day, but I don't think he will be off just with this little bit of information. But I like him and I like Ezreal. So those are my three that I'm looking at, keeping an eye out on.
That's great. I think I named like 5.
If
Well,
I
he's
don't
got 3,
limit
so that means
myself,
only one.
I will be broke. And
prices of these cards keep
yeah.
up like that they are. Yeah, you're definitely gonna be
for
broke.
sure. For sure. Well, what about you, Andrew?
Well,
Pick your favorites.
Knowing me, everyone here on the team knows me. I have to pick what's bad, and of course, that's why I gravitate to Azir. But I also just really like Azir in League. So besides Azir, Renata actually seems pretty cool to me. Like especially in a multiplayer format because of how she's worded. Whenever you or an ally holds. So I'm very interested to try to see how she plays for multiplayer, but also even outside of that, I'm like, yeah, she seems pretty cool. And of course, Jax. Like Jax.
I actually think Jax could be good.
Yeah,
depending on
I think Jax could be
other
interesting.
equipment.
Yeah, like I'm like Jax is my boy. Like he was definitely like the first legend whenever I played. Like he was the first legend. Maybe him and Riven were like the two. I was like, these are my characters.
Okay.
And so like if not Jax, Renata, I mean Sivir's pretty cool. Like I mess with Sivir quite a bit. She's very cool. So like all these characters are very interesting in this upcoming set. And I am going to try to make Azir good.
Good luck.
Yeah, have fun.
I will. I will. Why does he have to play an equipment first? Come on. Why does he got to play an equipment first?
And then you have to kill the friendly unit when you play Blade of the Ruined King. One of the best equipment on
I have an idea I want to do with Azir, but I need to see more. Trust me.
Yeah,
I want to cook. I want to cook.
I can definitely see a world where
You're
Azir also could be really good if equipment are really good.
Currently, all you have is a want to cook. There is no cooking happening.
I know. I have the recipe. I can't get access to the kitchen yet.
You just have no ingredients.
I think you have an ingredient list. I don't think you have a recipe.
No, I have a recipe, but I don't have the ingredients.
Okay. Got it up here.
All right.
Yeah, I got the recipe.
He's freestyling up here in his brain.
All right.
Freestyling.
Yeah, I think a lot of these, honestly, from the new character or the new legends that have been shown, a lot of them feel really cool. Like, and sound really fun. I don't feel like we have been shown like a Garen who you might not ever be able to activate his ability.
Maybe Azir.
Even though I don't think Rumble's is that cool, or like Fiora's is that good.
Yeah,
I get to use them. They do a thing for sure.
So,
like I'm for sure gonna make something mighty and get a rune.
Yeah.
I'm for sure gonna play a mech card and it's gonna have shield now. Like, and that is good. I think it's better that like everything feels like you're doing the thing with him.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm excited for that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited for. I'm starting to get a little excited for this set. We still got a lot to see, a lot left to see. But the legends are a very good start for the set. And I'm excited. Like this is cool.
Now we just got to get you out to locals.
What's that?
Exactly.
So it's an area that's near you.
Oh, that requires me to talk to people
and leave your house.
All right. Whoa. Don't be threatening me like that.
What? It wasn't a threat. It was a promise. You would have to leave your house.
Well, work has been keeping me very busy because I've been wanting to. There's a certain day I've been wanting to play on, but work My job keeps me from
kept you-
actually doing that. So
currently.
We'll get you there.
yeah. Well, hopefully this upcoming week I'll actually be able to play. Well,
Yeah,
no, not
hopefully.
this upcoming. The week after.
I was gonna say,
Week after.
upcoming is holidays. Have fun.
Yeah, week after. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's episode for Riftbound and Down. Thank you guys so much for listening, for watching. We greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, speaking of commenting, comment down below. Let us know what legends you're excited for now that we have seen all the legends for Spirit Forged. Let us know what you think. Like who you're wanting to cook with from this set and why it's not Azir.
Secondarily, it doesn't even have to be the legends. Like, tell us
what card you're excited
you think
about.
is really cool.
Yeah, for sure. I believe we said last episode that these episodes are on Spotify. They're currently not on Spotify yet. We're trying to figure something out for it. So they're not on Spotify yet, but we do plan to put them on Spotify. So, hang tight.
They'll be on there soon.
But yeah, I'm Andrew. Let me in the kitchen, please.
I'm Nick, and no, stay out. Stop burning things.
What?
And I'm Brian. Guess I'm going to have to moderate this dispute. We'll see you next time.